Hey, Dana, you there? I need to talk to you about the meeting with the wedding planner tomorrow.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
I'm really sorry, babe, but the boss just called me into his office, and I'm gonna have to work tomorrow. So yeah, I bet you've already guessed it, but I'm not gonna make it.
Oh no. But wasn't tomorrow supposed to be a day off for you?
Well, yeah, it was supposed to be, but not anymore. I don't know all the details, but there was some kind of trouble pertaining to a deal with one of our larger clients, and that means I'm gonna have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the freaking morning, then drive 3 hours to their head office to do damage control.
Good grief, that's gonna be a rough day for you.
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I feel even worse because I know you were really looking forward to that meeting with the wedding planner. Do you think you'd be able to go by yourself?
I guess I could go by myself. But tomorrow was the day we were supposed to decide on the final details. I would really prefer it if you could come with me too, Mick.
I'm sorry, Dana.
I've got an idea. How about I ask them if the meeting can be rescheduled to next week?
Let me look at my schedule. Nah, next week's no good for me either. I got a big project deadline coming up on Friday. Now that I'm gonna have to head out of town tomorrow, it's doubtful that I'll finish it up by then. I trust you to make the right decisions about everything. Is it all right if I leave it all to you?
Alright, if that's what you want. Oh, I know. I'll invite one of my friends to come along with me. I can be kind of indecisive at times, but you know that. If I didn't have someone with me to push me to make a decision, I'd be there all day. And if all my friends bail out on me, I can always force my mom to come.
I really hate to drop all of this on you, Dana. Hey, tell you what, you can go ahead and take whoever goes to the meeting with you out to dinner anywhere you want. My treat. Oh, shoot, that's right. I'm not going to see you until next week. Okay, well, whatever you end up eating, just save the receipt and I'll pay you back for it when I'm back in town.
Oh, you don't need to go to that much trouble. I can pay for dinner myself. Plus, in just a few months, our finances are all going to be pooled anyway. So what's the difference between me paying and you?
Hey, that's still 2 months away from now. Seriously, I insist. Keep the receipt and I'll give you the money for it when I see you.
Are you sure? Well, if you insist. I think I might just be in the mood for some 5-star French cooking.
Whoa there, let's not get carried away now. Don't go and spend a month's rent on one stinking meal, got it?
Well, you did say I could eat wherever I want.
Allow me to rephrase, wherever you want within reason. But seriously, I want to do this for you. I owe it to you for missing the meeting. Plus, I want to be careful with money stuff between us. I mean, we both know that you make a decent amount more than I do. I don't want to feel like I can just depend on you to foot the bill for everything, you got me?
I didn't think it was a big deal which of us makes more money.
I mean, it kind of is a big deal, though. You wouldn't believe how often I get accused of going after a sugar mama for myself. I'm a guy, after all. Guys have this thing about wanting to be the breadwinner, right? So imagine my position. Here I am wanting to be the man of the house and work my hardest to be able to support you, but then you bring home in 2 weeks what I make in a month.
That's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Well, yeah, but you get the point, right? As much as I do appreciate how good you are to me, but at the same time, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, like a loser having to rely on my fiance like this.
You're not a loser at all, Mick. I do the things I do for you because I want to. Because I love you. I don't care how much you earn. I love you just the way you are.
It's really, really nice to hear you say that, Dana. But I don't think I can handle this for too long. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to one day earn more than you do so I can do for you what you've been doing for me. Then, hopefully, we can both retire early and spend our golden years in peace and luxury.
You always impress me with what a hard worker you are, Mick. I'll be cheering you on all the way. But I don't think I'm gonna hold back on my career to let you beat me.
Oh man, you're gonna move the goalposts on me?
But for real, you have been super busy at work lately. We've only seen each other once this past week. Are you sure you're not working too much at that company?
It's not always like this. It's only because I was given the lead on 2 new projects simultaneously. so I have to spend basically every waking hour at the office and only come home to sleep for a few hours. It's exhausting.
Are you sure you're okay? I don't want you working yourself sick, especially not when we're this close to the wedding.
Don't worry, you know me. I'm as healthy as a horse. It's nothing I can't handle. Although lately I've been too busy to eat most days. I've lost about 5 pounds over the last few weeks.
Wow, you've lost 5 pounds in a few weeks? I'm jealous. I've been trying to lose weight for 2 months and I haven't lost that much yet.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, you were on a diet or something for the wedding, weren't you?
That's right. I only need to lose 10 more pounds to meet my goal. But it's not going as well as I'd hoped. Maybe I'll start going to the gym a few more times a week.
Have you considered trying my patented too busy to eat diet? It's amazing. All you have to do is eat nothing and then boom, you'll lose weight.
Well, I am doing my best to cut down on snacks and sugary drinks. But I feel like doing a crash diet like that would be worse for my health than being overweight. Plus, it makes it harder for me to concentrate at work. And also, there's one major problem getting in the way of me losing weight. I love food. If only I didn't love food, losing weight would be a snap.
Yeah, you even keep pace with me sometimes. But considering how much you eat, it's actually incredible that you're not overweight at all.
Yeah, that's why I go to the gym, to burn off enough calories to eat as much as I want. I think my problem is just that I'm not exercising enough. There's also a members-only pool down the street. Maybe I'll start going there too.
What are you trying to do, copy Rocky's training program? And just for the record, I think you're absolutely gorgeous just the way you are.
Yeah, well, I don't. The wedding is right around the corner, so I want to keep my routine until then.
You just don't overdo it, okay?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. So when will I be able to see you next week?
I'd say probably around Tuesday or Wednesday. Actually, let's make it Wednesday just to be safe.
Okay, Wednesday sounds great. You can come over to my place. I'll make you one of the new healthy recipes I found online.
You're not gonna make me eat some vegan crap, are ya?
No, don't worry. It has meat in it. Real meat.
That's a relief. Looking forward to it. Thanks again for taking care of the meeting tomorrow. If there's something you need my input on, go ahead and text me.
I'll let you know. Have a safe trip. Hey, Mick. This may be a weird question, but did you by any chance come by my house today?
Huh? Yeah, that is a really weird question. No, I haven't been there. I'm at work right now. Why do you ask?
I just got home a little bit ago, and I don't know. But something seems different. I can't put my finger on it, but it feels like it's not the same way I left it this morning. But if you're saying you didn't stop by, I guess maybe it's just my imagination.
Wow, that's kind of spooky when you say it like that. Are you sure it's safe to be inside right now?
Yeah, it's fine. I just did a sweep through the whole house and no one else is here.
What? You did that on your own? Good grief, Dana, that is a really bad idea. If you think someone broke into your house, you should either call the police or else have someone else there with you.
Ah, now that you mention it, I probably should have done that. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking at all.
Well, we can be glad that this time around there wasn't anyone in your house. But the next time this happens, you get right back out and call me or the cops, okay? Even if it turns out there's no one there, it's better safe than sorry.
You're absolutely right. I'll be sure to do that if it ever happens again. But I think I might have just been thrown off by how messy my house is.
Yeah, you never have been one for keeping your place neat and tidy. It looks like someone broke in and went through all your stuff basically 24/7. What's the matter? Did you lose your motivation to tidy up just because I've been too busy to come over lately?
You caught me, guilty as charged. I don't know though, I can't shake the feeling that something's not right.
Yeah? What makes you say that?
My bag is gone.
Your bag?
You know, the one I keep in the closet. My little sister is going to a wedding and she asked me to lend it to her. But when I went to look for it, I couldn't find it anywhere.
Huh. I'll bet you probably just put it somewhere else the last time you used it. Either that or you got rid of it by mistake. I mean, my God, it seems like it's every other day you text me saying you can't find something of yours.
You know me way too well. It feels like I've gotten way worse over the last few years, too.
What about all the presents I've given you? You haven't lost those, have you?
No, I didn't lose them. I keep all of your presents in a very special place. The dumpster.
No! How could you? But yeah, I'm planning on coming to your place this weekend. How about we both look for it together?
Nah, my sister needs it by tomorrow. I'm just gonna have to give her something else to use instead.
Okay. Well, in any case, I'm glad that no one actually broke into your house.
I'm not relieved just yet. It still seems really, really weird to me. I mean, sure, I do lose a lot of stuff, but there's no way I would misplace that bag. It was a really expensive bag from a high-end brand. And it had a lot of emotional value to me, so I always put it away in the same spot on my shelf when I'm done using it.
It's gotta be around there somewhere. You just need to look in the right place. I'm moving in with you after the wedding, so how about we take a whole weekend to completely clean the place up? I'm sure we'll find it if we do that.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Hey, Mick, is there any way you could come over tonight?
I still got a ton of work to do before I leave today, so I doubt it. Even if I came straight over from work, I probably wouldn't get there until well after midnight. Plus, the air conditioner in my office is on the fritz, so I'm pretty sweaty. I'd like to take a shower before I go see you. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna head to my place tonight.
Oh.
What's the matter?
I know I'm probably just imagining things, but it's still scary, you know?
Oh, you mean you're still afraid someone broke into your apartment?
It's not that I'm afraid, it's just weird. I would feel better if someone were here with me.
You don't have a thing to worry about, Dana. Your neighborhood is super safe and there are security cameras all over the place, right? I don't think anyone would be stupid enough to break into your house. Plus, the only thing that's missing is your bag. If it was actually a thief, you have way more valuable stuff than that. Like, you think they would skip over your computer, jewelry, cash, and that stuff, but take some bag in your closet?
Yeah, you're right. I'm just a little on edge. I should take a warm shower and relax. I'm sorry for bothering you at work, Mick.
Don't be sorry at all. It's gotta be scary to be a woman living alone these days. Don't hesitate to call me whenever something feels off, okay? You can trust me. I'll pick up the phone any time of day.
Thanks, Mick.
Oh yeah, one more thing. When I come over this weekend, would you mind taking a look at the speech I wrote for the wedding? I did my best to put something together that sounds good, but I'm not very confident. You're way better than me with words. I'd feel better if you looked it over for me.
Sure thing. Okay, I'll let you know. Be safe on your way home.
Dana, where are you? Please, I'm begging you, call me, text me, anything.
What's up, Mick?
What's up? You know what's up. The wedding is about to start, but you're not here. Not only that, your parents aren't here, your friends aren't here. No one on your side of the aisle is here. What's going on? When are you gonna get here?
I'm never going to get there.
What?
I'm not coming. I'm not going to marry you anymore.
You're not gonna marry me? I don't understand. Why are you doing this, and today of all days?
It's simple. I decided that I don't want to marry you. That's all. But don't worry. You can still have a wedding without me. My replacement should be arriving at the chapel shortly.
Your replacement? Dana, what the hell has gotten into you? You're calling off the wedding and our engagement on the morning of the wedding? The guests are all already here. Do you know how far my parents had to travel to get here today? And you owe me a better explanation than you just don't want to anymore. We can talk about all of that later, though. Hurry up and get over here now. I will not allow you to humiliate me like this.
What are you getting so angry about? I told you my replacement will be there soon. You can get married to them. I'm not coming.
You're not making any sense. Why would I marry your replacement, whoever the hell that is? Enough joking around.
I'm not joking. I'm being totally serious.
I don't believe this. So you're really not coming, and this replacement is actually on the way?
Yep.
This is a nightmare. What's your angle, Dana, huh? What are you trying to say?
How many times are you going to make me say it? I decided that I'm not going to marry you. Ever. We're breaking up.
I wouldn't have to keep asking you if you'd give me a straight answer.
I'm sure things will make perfect sense once Erica arrives.
Erica?
I talked to Judy and Kayla too, but they weren't too thrilled about the whole situation. As a matter of fact, those two said they were going to sue you for marriage fraud. Erica was the only one of them who seemed happy that she would be able to marry you.
Wait!
I bet you're wondering how I knew the names of all three of your mistresses. I had you checked out, very thoroughly. You really screwed up, Mick.
This isn't what you think, Dana. If you would just give me a moment, I can explain everything.
I'm not the least bit interested in hearing any ridiculous excuses out of you. And just so you know, none of the people I invited are coming today. I explained the situation to them already. So you can go ahead and explain why this is happening to your guest.
Dana, please, just give me a minute to explain. I swear this will be the last thing I ever ask of you.
I'm gonna hold you to that promise.
Finally! I've been trying to get a hold of you ever since the wedding.
Start talking.
Okay, I will. I'm really sorry for what I put you through, but it's all a misunderstanding.
Oh? Exactly what am I misunderstanding?
I was never serious about Erica, Judy, or Kayla. I am so sorry for cheating on you. I was about to get married, you know? I wanted to have one last hurrah.
You've been texting and calling me nonstop for 3 days to tell me that. You have got to be kidding me.
I don't know what any of them told you, but don't believe anything. They're all just telling you a pack of lies to make you hate me.
I have to say, Mick, I find your mistress's stories much more convincing than yours. It becomes even more real when I think that I could easily be in their position right now if circumstances were slightly different.
That's not true. You were the only one I ever truly loved. I never cared one bit about any of them.
What I find the most intriguing is that you've been seeing all of us for just about the exact same amount of time. It was merely coincidental that you stood to gain the most by marrying me.
I'm telling you, it's not like that. I love you, Dana.
That's odd. Usually people don't break into their loved ones' houses to steal their things.
Huh?
You remember a month ago when I thought someone broke into my house?
Yeah?
Ever since that day, I started placing security cameras inside my house. Sure, all I lost was that one bag, but it was still concerning to me. Then, a few days later, I checked them. And what do you suppose I found?
I don't know.
I found you, rummaging through the things in my bedroom. This time, you took a scarf and a belt, both from the same brand as the bag you stole.
What makes you so sure it was me? Might be a guy with a similar height and build. I'm a pretty average-sized guy, after all.
Give it up, Mick. You're not fooling anyone with these lies. First of all, you're the only person other than myself with a key to my house. And your face was on the camera, too. So unless you've got a secret twin somewhere out there, you're not getting out of this. I think the police might be interested to see that footage. Shall I show it to them and ask what they think?
No, please don't.
Then admit it.
Okay, it was me, but I have a very good reason. I borrowed a lot of money right when I got out of college, and I've never been able to pay it off. I was terrified of what you'd say if you found out about it, so I thought it would be for the best to pay it all off before we got married.
So you decided that stealing from your fiance would be better than admitting that you're in debt? That's worse, Mick. Don't you see how that's worse?
Hey, I've never stolen anything you use regularly. And didn't you say you wanted to offload some of your unnecessary stuff before we move in together? I thought I'd save you the trouble and do it for you.
Stop trying to spin burglary as saving me trouble. You're nothing but a petty thief. When I think about it, I never had a habit of losing things until I started dating you. I'll bet I never lost any of that stuff. You took it all.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Your mistresses all told me they had the same experience. All three of them started losing things the second they started seeing you.
That's just a coincidence.
Yeah, right. We've established for a fact that you've been stealing my things. Oh, and there's one more thing that I have in common with your mistresses. While we all work in different industries, we all have a relatively high income. That's what this was about, wasn't it? You were only after our money.
What's wrong with liking wealthy women? Women like wealthy men too, don't they?
I'm not knocking having income standards for your romantic partner, but you were never in it for the romance at all. It was just about the money. And what about Erica? She bought you a car because she was sure she was going to marry you.
She's completely out of her mind. She's way older than you, Judy, and Kayla. I was never all that interested in her in the first place. I mean, she's the reason I haven't been able to see you much lately. She goes crazy if I don't see her every few days or so.
Yeah, I know. I told you I've done a very thorough investigation of you. Out of all of your mistresses, you saw Erica the most. Plus, the private detective I hired said he could hear your arguments from across the street.
I know it's hard to believe, but you were always the one I really loved. I wanted to be with you and only you. I was gonna cut things off with all of them after the wedding.
You should have cut them off when we started dating, before you proposed at the very least. The only reason you didn't is because you wanted to milk them out of everything that you could. And to think you were always talking big about how you were gonna grind your way up the corporate ladder. I don't know how you can stand to even talk to me anymore. If I were in your position, I'd be so humiliated that I'd change my name and leave the state.
Please, Dana, forgive me. Don't break up with me. I can't live without you. I will never hurt you like this ever again, I swear.
Do you even understand how much you've hurt me? I really don't think you get it. The man who I was planning to marry was lying to me and stealing from me. I would have preferred it if you stuck to just having an affair. That would have been easier to forgive.
I'll give you back every cent of the money I got from selling your stuff. Would you forgive me then?
It's not about the money. As far as I can tell, you've only stolen a couple $1,000s worth of my stuff. I can make that back in no time. But no matter how much time passes, you will never be able to pay me back for the damage you did to my heart. I'm going to the police and providing your mistresses with as much information as I can to help them when they sue you.
Don't do this to me, please. I'll devote the entire rest of my life to you.
I don't have any room in my life for a fraudster like you. I'd much prefer you spend the rest of your life in a jail cell. Mick was arrested for burglary not long after we had that final text conversation. His mistresses also sued him for fraudulent inducement to marry. With the information we all shared with each other, I'm sure they'll have no trouble securing a court victory. Mick's troubles don't end there, though. He is also on the hook for paying the cancellation fees for the wedding. Judy, Kayla, and I don't want anything to do with Mick ever again. Erica, however, is another story. She's absolutely nuts about him. And honestly, she's absolutely nuts in general. I wouldn't be surprised if she keeps going after Mick thinking he really wants to marry her. But that's not my problem anymore. Mick can deal with her himself.
Hey, Charles. I was just wondering about what time you were going to be coming home. Don't tell me that you're going to be out late again.
Oh, hey, Gabby. I'm really sorry about this, but my boss has taken us all out drinking again.
So, you're telling me that you're not coming home because you're out drinking?
Oh, you know it's like that. My boss was able to close a really good deal, and he's taken us all out to celebrate our hard work.
I see. So then, you also were a part of this deal that was closed then?
Yeah, that's right. I was actually one of the main contributors to the project.
Oh, well, in that case, congrats. I really had no idea about any of that at all.
Thank you. Even my boss's boss was happy, so I think this is a good sign. And I didn't want to ruin the energy by not accepting the invitation out.
I see, yeah. I suppose you can't really say no to someone wanting to celebrate you.
Well, it's not just me, of course, but anyways, that's what I'm out doing, and I'm not sure what time I'll be back home.
Okay, well, that's not a problem. I was just wondering where you were.
Don't tell me that you've already made dinner and everything, though.
Yes, I already have made dinner, actually. But I was wondering why you weren't getting back to me.
Yeah, I really am so sorry about that. There was just a lot to do at work up until the very end of the workday.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking was going on, but I wasn't sure about it. Anyways, you know that I'm just at home trying to keep things running while being pregnant and all. So I really do appreciate when you're able to come home early. And lately, it feels like you're always coming home late.
I know, I really am sorry. You know how busy I am these days, and I think that the work is just gonna keep going like this for a while.
Do you really think so? You're still going to be working late all the time?
Well, we finished this project just in time for another project to start, and since we're going to be having this kid, I really have to stay on top of everything. I just want to make sure that I can do all that I can to provide for you.
I know, and I know that your work pushes you hard and that you don't have much say in that. And of course, it's thanks to your hard work that we live in the house we do and eat the meals that we have. So I just want you to know how grateful I am for you.
Well, thank you so much for saying that, Gabby. That really does mean a lot. But you were the one that bought our current condo, and I mean, you even make more than I do, or you did before getting pregnant. Do you think you're going back to work after this?
I really would like to go back into the office again if it were possible, but I know that I'll probably still be stuck at home with the kid for a while longer.
Oh, really? You mean you're not going to go straight back into work? Why's that?
Well, I'm having this kid at a kind of advanced age, and I'm just a bit worried about my body. And I think that I should at least stay with the kid until they're about a year old.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, but that's why I want to save up money now while I still can, so that way you can just focus on the kid.
And that really is sweet of you. But I would rather we were able to save up money for the future. I mean, you never know what could happen, right?
Sure, but I don't think that you should feel pressured to go back to work too soon or anything. I mean, we live a nice life now, but I would hate to have a drop in quality of life.
Well, I think that we've always been living pretty comfortable, actually. And of course, we're not huge shoppers who always have to have the latest brands or anything like that.
Yeah, that is true, but it's not like you don't have a nice little collection of expensive handbags, right?
Yes, I do, but I bought all of that with my own money before you and I were even married, remember? And some of them were gifts from my company as well, so that's also why I like using them. Besides, I really just use the one bag that I have. It's not like I have all that money.
Well, I just want you to know that I think we're able to live more than comfortable, and I am very happy for it.
Well, I'm glad that we're both able to help each other out to make sure that we can enjoy our loves like this.
Of course, and on top of it all, we're still able to have some money for you to invest, right?
Yes, although I'm still learning exactly about how all of this day trading business works.
Well, I know that you'll be able to figure that out, and when you do, it'll be a huge boon for our house. You got this.
Well, don't put all the pressure on me. It's not like I'll suddenly win it big or anything.
I know, but I'm just saying that compared to you, I really don't think that I actually even contribute that much.
Of course you do, Charles. Besides, you're still so young and have so much life and potential ahead of you.
Well, I appreciate the support, but we'll just have to see about that, won't we? Either way, sometimes I just feel like I got lucky being with you.
Oh, what are you talking about? We're together because we want to be with each other. And I know what a hard worker you are, so that's why I'll always be there to support you.
Thanks for saying that, Gabby. It means a lot. I'm so happy to know that I have someone like you cheering me on. Oh shoot, I actually have to go right now. My boss is calling me back into the room.
No problem. Just make sure that you don't drink too much and that you get home safe. Charles, I don't understand. What's going on? I mean, I had the baby 3 days ago, but why haven't you come to visit me in the hospital at all?
Oh shoot, I really am so sorry about this, Gabby. I just won't really be able to make it there at all. I have too much going on at work.
But I literally just gave birth to our daughter. You can't even make time to come and see your own child?
I'm sorry, but I have work to attend to. It's not my fault. I mean, you said so yourself, right? You said that I need to focus on my job.
I know that I said that, but I thought that you'd at least be able to take a single day off to see your own daughter. I thought that you were going to come running to the hospital the moment that I started to give birth.
And it's not that I didn't want to do that or anything, but I just had a lot going on is all.
Well, I still haven't even named the girl since I've been waiting for you to come here and help me.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Just name her whatever you want. I mean, I imagine the hospital will need one for their records, right?
Charles, are you serious? I thought we said we wanted to come up with a name for our daughter together. We made a whole list of potential names and everything.
I know, but the point is that I'm stuck at work and there just isn't much that I can really do from here. So just think of one for now, and if we want to change it later, we'll do that.
Charles, What is the matter with you? I mean, you never used to be like this, so why are you acting this way now?
What do you mean? I'm just being my usual self is all.
I even sent you photos of our daughter and you didn't even respond with anything.
Well, that's because you sent a whole bunch of them all at once and I didn't know how to respond. Besides, I'm still at work and I'm not really supposed to be looking at my phone. You know how strict my boss can be if he catches us texting during work hours.
I know, but it's not like you're working 24 hours every single day.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just tired and I don't really have the energy to be able to respond to you is all.
Charles, please. I really need you here with me right now. Our daughter needs you right now.
Okay, I get it. If it'll make you happy, I'll go and stop by the hospital soon, okay? Is there anything else you want?
Not if you're really going to come.
Well, okay then. I guess that we have this all settled then, don't we?
But I just have one more question. Isn't today Sunday? Are you really having to work today?
Of course I have work today. You think that my company sticks to normal schedule? I do the work when there's work to be done. It really is just that simple. We have deadlines to meet and everyone is responsible for getting their parts of the project done as quickly as possible. So I don't get the day off just because it's Sunday.
And even though it's Sunday, they're really going to make you work a full day?
You really just don't get it, do ya? It doesn't matter what day of the week it is, it matters how much work there is to do. Don't you know that I'm working hard for you and our daughter? I thought you said that you were going to support me, so why do I feel like now you're attacking me just for trying to be there for you both? It really feels like you don't want me to put in as much work as I usually would, and that's really upsetting to me.
Of course, I'm not saying anything like that at all. I'm just saying that I've literally just given birth. I mean, do you know how hard it was to have this child? The doctors were actually really worried about me.
Well, if they're that worried, then it sounds like you just need to rest more. Besides, millions of women give birth every day. I really don't think that it's as bad as you're saying. I mean, what about me? Don't you know that I'm working myself to the bone for this family? Don't you care about the mental toll that all this work has on me?
What are you talking about?
I mean that I really didn't think you were gonna get like this after you gave birth. I think you're just a little emotional and sensitive right now. So maybe you just need to calm down and let your hormones settle before messaging me like this.
Charles? How could you even say something like that to me? That's just horrible.
Well, they're your emotions, so you're the one who needs to be responsible for them. And don't go pretending like this is all my fault or something. Honestly, this is actually so you. Besides, you act coldly towards me all of the time.
Why are you so opposed to coming to the hospital and seeing your newborn daughter? What's so bad about that?
For the millionth time, it's not that I don't want to see her, it's that I have to work. Do you really not get that? Besides, aren't your parents there for you?
My parents are not this child's parents, Charles. You are her father. Don't you understand that?
Maybe this isn't you giving birth at all. Maybe you're just going through menopause, and that's why you're acting so hysterical.
Charles, you've changed. I don't know what else to say, but you've changed and I don't like it.
You don't know what you're talking about at all. I haven't changed in the slightest. I might be a little stressed, but that's no different than normal. Anyways, I'll be sure to visit you while you're still in the hospital. Don't worry.
Charles, what is the meaning of all of this? I want an explanation right now.
I thought I already made it pretty clear to you, didn't I? I mean, weren't you even listening to me at all?
But this doesn't make any sense. I just got home from the hospital with our newborn daughter, and you tell me that you want to get a divorce? Not only that, but you kick me out of the house so that you can go and be with some other woman? This doesn't make any sense at all.
Really, because you basically just summarized what happened between us, and that makes sense to me. I'm gonna live with my new girlfriend, and that's why I packed up all your stuff and put it by the front door. Now, please don't make this any more difficult than it needs to be. I know that you have a kid and that things aren't going to be easy for you, but that's why I was a nice guy and boxed up all your stuff for you, so I don't get what you're so upset about.
How did it all come to this? I don't understand at all.
Well, I know that it's not all your stuff by the door, but I put the rest of it into a storage locker that you have until the end of the month to clean out.
But how can you kick me out of the place that I bought? Why don't you pack up your things and go?
Because I'm going to be taking the condo when we split up our assets, of course. I know that you got this place while you were single, but the value has only gone down since then, so I'll buy you out. You just have to name a price.
Are you being serious right now? I don't even know what to say.
Well, all you have to do is name a price, because I am sick and tired of living with you, and I could have someone much younger.
So, that's what the problem is? My age? Why didn't you say anything before we got married then? Why would you get me pregnant with your child if you had a problem with me?
Because I knew that that's what you wanted, and I was just wanting to give that to you. So you see, we both gave each other something that we wanted, right?
I wanted to have a kid with you because I loved you, Charles.
And it's not that I hate you or anything like that, you know, but I just think that I deserve someone a little younger than you, and cuter too. Surely you didn't think that with our age gap the marriage would last forever, did you? I'm younger than you, and so I should be with someone closer to my age.
But Charles, you were the one who asked me out in the first place, don't you remember?
Yeah, but that was so long ago, and I've really had the time to do a lot of thinking since then, you know? I don't get why you're trying to make me out to be the bad guy, but this is exactly why I can't be with some menopausal old hag like you anymore.
You're taking all of this way too far right now, do you know that?
I really don't think I am. There was always a time limit on the time that we'd actually be able to make this work, but I knew that you made more money than me, and that's partially what kept me around for as long as this.
So that's what this is about? It was all about my money?
You really just aren't getting this, are you? Anyways, can you please just hurry up and sign the divorce papers? There isn't a place for you here anymore, okay?
You are going to pay for this. I am going to make sure that you pay for this.
Yeah, right. I've been wanting to do this for a while now.
And your daughter? What about her?
I don't care about her at all. Once we're divorced, I'm not gonna be father to her at all, so you can just tell her I died in a fire or something like that. Gabby, are you there? I just got a letter saying that I'm getting thrown out of the condo. Please, you have to let me put my name on the lease instead of yours.
And just why would I want to do something like that?
Well, I mean, I thought that you were going to give me the house in the divorce, right?
What in the world are you even talking about, Charles? You really thought I was just gonna hand it over? I bought that condo with my own money before we were even married. That means that it's exempt from any asset splitting through the divorce. Did you really not know that?
But, I mean, does this really mean that I have to move out? Is that really what you're saying to me?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying to you, actually. And I've already found a buyer for the place. So that's why you have until the end of the month to move out. Do you understand?
You mean I only have until the end of the month to keep living here? But the end of the month is only a couple of weeks away.
That's right, and you should be lucky that you even have that. I mean, really, did you think you were going to get away with kicking me out right after I got back from giving birth to our child? You had plenty of time to get ready to move out ever since that day, so be grateful for that.
Okay, fine then. If you're gonna kick me out, then at least give me some money to cover all of the moving expenses.
And just why in the world should I have to pay you anything, huh? Why would I do that?
Well, you want me to move out of the house, don't you? That really is the least that you could do as a courtesy to me.
Courtesy? Now I know that you're joking. Why would I ever give you anything after what you did to me? I mean, are you going to pay the rent on the new place that I had to move into after you kicked me out? Because then we might have a deal.
I can't deal with you right now. Look, we're divorced, so if I'm not getting the house, then you still have to pay me what you owe me from our shared assets.
Actually, you cheated on me while we were married, so I really don't have to pay you anything at all if you must know. So go ahead and tell your little girlfriend that I'll be suing the both of you for what you've done. Then we'll conduct the asset division.
You what? You think that you can sue me for that? Fine then, just don't sue me and we'll call it even. How about that?
Sure, I can do that. But even after I take away what you would have gotten, you'll still owe me about $50,000.
You mean that you're only going to be giving me that much money? That can't be right. Surely you owe me so much more than that. I was expecting at least 100,000.
I think you need to reread the message that I just sent. You'll still owe me that much money, got it?
You really have lost your mind if you think I owe you a single red cent, you know that? I know that you have all this money stored away.
Oh, I do have money, but none of that is ever going to get to you, you know? I told you already that everything that I had before we got married, I don't have to give you in the divorce. I only have to split assets that we acquired after we got married. Do you understand now?
Wait, are you serious? Please tell me that that's not actually how the law works.
It sure is. So you should have made sure that you had enough money to take care of yourself before we got the divorce. Because now you've screwed yourself out of all this money. After all, I know that you hardly have savings yourself. But anyways, I hope that I've answered your question about that little eviction notice that you got. As for the lawsuit and the assets, just keep an eye out for a letter from my lawyer. We'll get it all settled. You just concentrate on packing up your things and getting the money that you'll owe me. Have a nice life! After that, I hired a lawyer who calculated how much I would have been able to sue Charles and his mistress for having their affair. Even after subtracting that sum from what Charles would have got, he still owed me about $50,000 that I knew he didn't have. I was even kind enough to tell him not to bother paying me any child support for our daughter. Charles said that he didn't want anything to do with his daughter at all, and I was more than happy to oblige him that request. Last I heard, Charles packed up his things with his girlfriend and fled town after paying off his legal debts with a hefty loan. I haven't heard from him ever since we finished signing the divorce papers. As for me, I took the money from selling the condo and moved closer to my parents in a much smaller place for just my daughter and I. My parents are more than happy to look after their new grandchild while I focus on getting back on my feet and easing myself back into work. Now I'm just focusing on myself and my family, hoping that I never, ever have to deal with a man like Charles, or Charles himself, ever again. As long as I can be there for my daughter, that's all I'll need in my life. That's why I named her Hope. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, Hillary, are you there? I was just wondering about how your job is going.
Wait, Dad? I'm sorry, but just what do you think you're doing messaging me like this?
Oh, come on, I'm only asking my daughter about how her job is going.
You know, Dad, I really actually don't think that you care about me at all.
How can you say that about your own father? I'm your parent and I have a right to worry about how my child is doing.
Oh, really? Is that what you think? Because I think you should know that I'm able to work just fine without you worrying about me.
You really are a brat, do you know that? I can't believe that you're actually my child sometimes. I mean, really, I don't know how you ended up like this, but you certainly don't take after me, that much is for certain.
Are you sure? Because I happen to think that I get all of my worst traits from you, if you must know.
You know, back in my day, I never ever used to talk back to my parents. Besides, don't you know that a girl who does what a man tells her to do is attractive? Nobody's gonna want to marry a woman who's always arguing with the men in her life, and that's why you don't even have a boyfriend.
Gee, thanks so much for that, Dad. Anyways, what is it you wanted to talk about? Did you just want to come to make fun of me for being single? Are you just trying to start a fight with me? Because something tells me that you're not doing so well with the ladies either.
I will have you know that I have plenty of ladies lining up around the block to get a piece of me. Honestly, I just wanted to ask you about work.
And I'm telling you that you haven't earned getting to pop out of the blue and asking me about my life.
Okay, but you are still working at the same company, aren't you? And it's like a full-time job and everything.
I'm working a regular job, Dad.
But I also heard that the company that you started working for after you graduated from college wasn't even all that good of a company, right?
It's a job that pays the bills and covers my insurance. What else is there after that?
What about bonuses? Do you get regular bonuses or raises or anything like that?
Oh, I see what this is about. You're testing the waters to see if you can't guess how much money I make from my job. You really are just the worst. Do you know that, Dad? Right when I think you can't sink any lower, you do.
Oh, come on, you can't just assume that of me. Why jump to conclusions like that? I only wanted to know.
Okay then, if that's really not what you wanted to ask me about, why don't you tell me why you messaged me?
Do I have to have a certain reason to ask after my own daughter? I can message you whenever I want, thank you very much.
Dad, I really can't think about a single time that you've called me without wanting something for yourself. Even when I was a little girl, you were always like this, Dad. I was literally a kid, and you were always trying to get me to do things for you. Even when I would get Christmas money from Grandma, you always told me to give it to you for safekeeping, and then I would never see it again. So I really find it hard to believe that you've changed all that much since then.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. I haven't always been like that. What about all the times that I was nice to you, that we played together?
Did we ever really play together? Because the only thing I can think of is the times you would take me to the horse races so you could gamble. And after you had lost all your money, you demanded that I hand my wallet over to you.
You're right. I did do that, and I shouldn't have. It was really wrong of me. But I just want you to know that I didn't come here to fight.
Then what is it? What do you want to talk to me about, Dad? Because you keep avoiding the question.
It's about your mom, Hillary. I messaged you because we have to talk about your mom.
What do you mean? What about Mom? Is she okay?
Well, let's just start like this. Just how many years do you think your mom and I have been together, Hillary?
Well, I'm 21 years old, so if I had to guess, it would be about that long.
Yeah, something like that, I believe. But you know, your mom and I never actually had a wedding. We just didn't have the money for it when you were younger.
Oh, I know all about it. Do you really think I didn't know this story?
Well, the truth is that I've caused your mom a lot of trouble over the years, and so, well, I just want to make things up with your mom by giving her a wedding dress.
Wait, what? No, Dad, why would you do that? We still have bills to pay, and I'm sure Mom would rather the money go there.
Oh, come on, what kind of woman wouldn't want to get a wedding dress if she never got to wear one before?
Dad, please don't waste your money on that. I know that Mom would rather you buy something nice for the house at least. I mean, do you really think that Mom would even like that as a gift? Don't you think it would be a reminder of the past 20 years that she's thanklessly put into being there for us?
Of course she'd be happy. Why don't you think that she would enjoy that?
I'm just saying that I wouldn't like it. If I was Mom, I would make it feel like I was left behind.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. Besides, you're not even pretty, so you wouldn't understand this to begin with. Look, can't I just get $300 from you? I need to get the dress, and then I was gonna hire a photographer to get pictures done.
You really think that Mom wants pictures taken of her in a wedding dress now of all times? Dad, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be paying all of that yourself. I mean, are you really going to be hiring a photographer? Do you really think that's a good idea?
I know what I'm doing. I didn't come here to bounce ideas off of you.
Well, if you're just gonna do whatever you want, then do it and leave me out of it. Because I am not giving you any money.
But why not? Don't you get that this is all for your mom?
I'm telling you that I really don't think that's what Mom wants at all. Why don't you just ask her about what she'd like before just assuming?
Because I'm trying to surprise her. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Oh, Dad, that's even worse. Please just don't bother doing this. It's not gonna go well.
Look, it's my idea and I just don't have enough money for it right now, so send me a little, okay?
Dad, I am not going to be sending you any money. You should just figure something out yourself. Because I have already made up my mind that you are not going to get a single cent.
I'm sorry, but just who do you think you're talking to anyway? Who do you think was providing for you most of your life, huh?
I think that Mom has done way more for me than you ever have, if that's what you're asking.
Well, if I didn't get your mom pregnant, then you would have never been born in the first place. You need to treat me with more respect.
What in the world are you talking about? I'm just getting so sick of having to deal with you. If you want to do something for Mom, that's fine. Just don't rope me into this. And that means using your own money to do this, because I am not giving you a single cent.
Oh, really? This is really how you're going to act? I wish that you'd never been born. Who needs a daughter that isn't going to obey her father?
Hey, Dad, I heard from Mom that she'd been taken away to the hospital for some injury. Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, she fell down the stairs and had to go and get a leg looked at. This is seriously just such a pain in the ass.
But then you're fine, right? I mean, you're not unconscious and you can still type whole sentences? And so can Mom, apparently?
Yeah, I'm not gonna die, but your mom did break my leg, so it's not all good, you know.
Mom broke your leg? Okay, great then. I guess I'll go over and head over there then.
No, you don't have to go do that. Don't bother coming at all.
Oh, really? Are you sure? Why don't you want me there?
Well, if you come over there, you'll have to book a plane and everything, right? I wouldn't want to put you out like that. Besides, I would rather that you come over after your mom is out of the hospital. Then you could at least do some of the work around the house.
But I'm still worried about Mom.
Are you sure that you'd be able to come and visit us twice then? Will your work really let you take that much time off?
Well, now I suppose that I couldn't get that much time off, really.
So that's why I think it's better if you come to visit after your mom gets out of the hospital. I think it would be much better for your mom as well. You do want to be there for your mom, right? That's why I think you should just do what I say.
Well, I do want to be able to be there for Mom.
And I'm telling you that she's gonna be just fine while she's in the hospital, so I don't think there's anything to worry about. The hospital will take good care of her, although I think we're gonna be a little short for the hospital bills, so...
Oh, really? And just how much money are you gonna need?
I think we're gonna need about $1,000 for the hospital, but don't worry, your mom says that we'll be able to pay you back.
Well, it's the insurance that's gonna be paying me back, right? But yeah, sure, I can send you that money.
I'm sorry to be asking you for this, but it is really for your mom, you know.
Well, if you really feel so bad, how about you go and visit Mom in the hospital? And then when you know a bit more about how she's doing, you can update me. Because I'm sure Mom isn't going to want to tell me anything for fear of worrying me.
Right, of course, I'll do that. Just please don't forget to send me money for the hospital.
Hey, Dad, are you there? I really want to know what the heck is going on there. I mean, what is this that I'm hearing about Mom not even being injured at all? She wasn't ever even in the hospital?
Oh, oops. I guess that means you finally found out the truth, huh? But man, I really had you thinking it was real there for a while, right? And all I had to do was send you one text message from your mom's number to get you to fall for it.
You really are just the worst. Do you know that? Did you really take Mom's phone from her?
Look, I just really needed the money, okay? You can't blame me for that, can ya?
But on top of all of that, you actually kicked Mom out of the house after forcing her to sign divorce papers?
That's right, your mom and I are no longer even married, so what do you think about that?
But I don't understand, where is this coming from all of a sudden?
She was always just in my way and holding me back. She was nothing but some big garbage just waiting to be taken out. Now I'm finally free to marry someone much younger and prettier than her.
I don't even know what to say right now, Dad. You're just awful! How could you do that to Mom? I mean, do you really even realize what you've done?
Of course I do. I did what I needed to in order to be able to live the life that I want to. You have no idea how unhappy I was in the years that we were married. Then I got fired and couldn't find another good job. Your mom did this to herself.
Dad, you do realize that it's all your fault that you got fired, right? In fact, if Mom didn't keep working, I don't know what would have happened to all of us.
Well, it doesn't matter now that it's all said and done. And now that your mom is homeless, that means that you should take care of her. I never want to see her back in my house ever again.
Oh, trust me, Dad. We wouldn't have ever gone back to you after this. But you should know that you're going to regret doing this, Dad.
Yeah, oh please, why in the world would I regret getting rid of that dead weight, huh? Hillary, are you there? Where is your mom? How is she doing?
What do you want, Dad? What is all this about now?
I need to know where your mom is right now. Are you with her? Please put her on the phone right now. We have to talk.
You and Mom are divorced. What do you want with her now?
I have something that I need to talk to her about. I mean, surely she's starting to get pretty lonely about now, right?
No, actually. Mom and I have been having a lot of fun together, so you don't need to worry about it. Anyways, please never ever reach out to us again, okay? Neither Mom nor I really want anything to do with you anymore.
Wait, please, just put your mom on the phone. I need to talk to her.
I am not going to be doing anything that you tell me to do until you tell me what this is about.
Well, I think that your mom and I might have gotten divorced just a bit faster than we should have. Anyways, I'm sure that your mom is eager to get back with me by now, right?
No, she isn't really. I already told you that we're having a great time without you. She finally realized that she doesn't need you anymore.
No, that can't be right. Your mom is definitely head over heels in love with me, right? We were married for over 20 years.
You were the one that threw her out of the house. You were the one that forced her to sign the divorce papers.
And now I'm realizing that I might have jumped the gun on doing all of that, okay?
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to convince Mom. Besides, Mom and I both already know about the affair that you were having behind her back.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
I mean, you kicked Mom out of the house so that you could be with another woman that you were already seeing, right?
What in the world are you talking about? Of course that isn't what's going on.
Are you sure? Because I have plenty of proof that says otherwise. I know that the $1,000 I sent you was all used on her. You really are just pathetic.
But you don't understand. I was tricked. And by the time I realized I was getting scammed, I had already divorced your mom.
So you got with someone who was just using you for your money and you're only realizing it now?
It really is the truth. That's why you have to talk to your mom for me. You have to explain that this is all just a mistake.
Well, I don't really think that Mom cares at all about what you have to say, really. And I think I've already made it clear to Mom that I want nothing to do with you at all.
But your mom is already in her 50s. Are you really just gonna take care of her for the rest of her life?
I think that Mom is more than capable of providing for herself, actually.
But even if your mom keeps her job, it'll still be really expensive for you.
Oh, you mean you didn't know that Mom was an author? She was only working a part-time job, so she had an excuse to leave the house and not be stuck inside all day writing. She's even got a book published and everything.
Wait, what? That can't be right. I haven't heard about any of this at all. But if she really is an author, then she must be getting royalties, right? You have to give me some.
Dad, you didn't really think that your measly salary was actually enough to keep you and Mom afloat, right? I mean, you never ever put anything into the bills or towards the house or anything like that. Actually, Mom only started writing as a way to channel her frustration with you, and that's when she started getting published in magazines.
I've made a huge mistake. Please, you have to talk to your mom and convince her to get back together with me. It's my only hope.
Yeah, that's just not gonna happen at all. You set all of this in motion, and now you have to live with the consequences. Have a nice life, Dad. Or don't. I don't think Mom or I really care all that much at this point. After that, Dad quickly started falling behind in payments for the house, and before long, it was repossessed by the bank. Mom and I have no idea where Dad might have gone after that, because we have blocked him on everything. And since Dad didn't even know where I was living, there was no way for him to track Mom and I down. Mom was considering trying to sue him for cheating on her while they were married, but we both knew that he wouldn't even be able to pay for it in the first place. Anyways, after a few months of living with me, Mom moved out to a different place quite close to mine and is still writing for a living. I had actually never read any of her work before, but I gave some of her short stories a look and realized she had based many of her stories and characters off of Dad. Although they certainly didn't paint him in a good light. Either way, Mom and I enjoy getting to spend more time with each other, not having to worry about any of my dad's schemes. And as long as things stay that way, I think my mom will be just fine. Thank you for watching! If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.